It's quite nice to get out of London sometimes. Time to eat now, Taz. We're on the way to Bristol. As you can see, we just left London Paddington. Actually, why are we going to Bristol? Well, I got invited to another talk by Alma, the company that we use for our machines. And they invited me to do another talk because they liked the first talk that I did in the previous video. And so today we're doing another one, slightly similar, but it's gonna be a different presentation with a few different points. And I'm looking forward to seeing how clinic owners in the in Bristol, around surrounding areas, can benefit from the information that I provide. So it should be an interesting talk. I'm looking forward to meeting other people and networking as well, and seeing where it goes. The main goal today is to, again, provide value to these clinic owners and to show them how we scaled from a one-room clinic to how we have 2 clinics, so one in London, one in Birmingham, and we're looking to expand more in London too, and also how we have 6 machines. So that's a very important detail that I want to provide to these clinic owners. So yeah, providing that value to those clinic owners, but also, I guess, any questions they have, because I think a lot of clinic owners, what they do is they have multiple different treatments and they can't really dial down into one treatment, one service. So let's just say, for example, you're looking at this video, you're watching this video and you're thinking, I'm talking about this service-based business, right? Which is laser hair removal. This can be to do with any business. Let's say, for example, you're providing a service like a gym class, right? You have different classes, but one is very, very popular. Let's say it's Pilates, but then you also have High Rocks, and High Rocks is not doing too well. Then you might want to double down on the Pilates. So you need to think, okay, you're providing different services, but what can you actually promote really well and do well? And as we have done, we've promoted laser hair removal really well. And so I want to show them that it may be that you need to focus a bit more on this specific service so you can actually get it up more. Because right now they've bought a machine that's over 80 grand and they're not making any bookings, so it's a waste of money. So that's exactly what we're going to be showing them today. Run and gun, run and gun. Run and gun, bro. Ready.
Landed in Bristol, man.
That was a good plane journey.
Oh, plane journey?
Straight train journey.
We are here, man.
We're here, ready.
Yeah.
Ready. Gotta take the Uber now to the hotel where they're doing the conference. I wanted to walk, but you said you don't want to walk.
22 minutes.
22 minutes?
Please, yeah.
Why not? Might as well.
How are you?
We're not. Well, we got, apparently it's like 10-minute Uber. You didn't ask me today. Am I nervous? You asked me that 4 times last time. So you know I'm not nervous anymore.
Are you feeling more confident than the other one?
Nah, it's not even about, I just feel the same, to be honest. Feel the same. I think it's this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
That's cool.
How much is it?
It's on the meter.
Oh, it's on the meter, yeah? Alright. Here we go.
Here we go.
Thank you, bro.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, good, already. Going to the hotel now where they're doing the conference. Or the, it is part of it. I know you only travel VIP. I don't care how I travel.
So who just booked first class?
That's a train though, isn't it? Feels like a tourist right now. Bristol. Have you been to Bristol before? No?
Have you?
I've been passing by once. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice. It's a different area, isn't it? It's quite nice to get out of London sometimes.
I feel like this.
Nah, you wouldn't. Oh, it's literally just down there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How important is dressing?
I think dressing is very important. It really decides how you feel on the day. So like today, I'm quite formal, you know, clean, fitted trousers, nice pair of shoes, t-shirt that's fitted as well. It makes you feel clean, it makes you feel like you're ready to do a talk. It's not super formal, but in a formal setting, it's actually quite important to look good.
People think to dress nice,
Yeah.
you gotta spend a lot of money.
No, you don't. Honestly, like this top's from Massimo, you know, you don't have to spend that much money. Yeah, you can obviously invest into like tailored trousers, or you can invest into expensive stuff. You don't need to spend thousands of pounds or even hundreds of thousands of pounds. You can go to Zara and literally do the same fit that I'm doing and you'll be fine.
You say dressing makes you more money?
Dressing necessarily is not going to equate to more money directly, but you will then be in a position where people might be interested in talking to you or networking. Because let's say you're walking around, you are formal, someone might be interested. If I saw you and you look good, I'd be like, oh, you know what, I actually quite like your shoes. And that might spark a conversation. You might do something that I might need. As you know, you're a videographer, So if I started speaking in the street and I needed your services, I've got that network there now. I've got you as a network. I might be able to use in the future. So I think that's an amazing thing to do. And I've actually had that before. I've actually gone up to people before, like, you know, what are you wearing? Like, what is this coat? Because I'm interested in it. So you never know. So it looks like we're at the hotel. Literally here, but let's go inside.
Let's go.
We're about to start the talk now. As you can see, the setup here. One machine and no clients. And I'm going to tell you how we built Laser Me Out from a single room in Harley Street, which is a medical district in London, to multiple clinics. So the machine wasn't the hard part, getting clients was. And I think a lot of you probably resonate when you start off, especially in business in this industry. It's so hard to get clients through the door. So I'll teach you about kind of how we did it, not having a shop front. So about me, so I actually didn't come from aesthetics. I didn't come from the beauty industry like a lot of you probably do. I don't have any qualifications in beauty. I'm actually a physiotherapist, that's my background. So I do come from healthcare. So there is some, I guess, similarity. Also, I don't have a marketing degree and I also don't have any agency background too. I had to learn marketing because that was the only way to actually grow the clinic. And there's a little bit of a background of how I got into it also is because of my sister. So my sister has been in the industry for probably about 10 plus years. She had an idea of wanting to create something that is just fully focused on maybe 1 to 2 treatments. And the one that she resonated with was laser hair removal because she came from a background of having PCOS and hair growth was a big topic, especially as a woman growing up. And so she had the idea of creating something just in one room and she asked me to help her with the business. While I was working as a physiotherapist in the NHS, I was like, why not? Let's see how we can do this. So we started off in one room. This is literally a room in Harley Street. So you can just rent a room and get a machine. And we started off with the branding. That was the main thing that we needed to do is like have a good brand. So we got a good name, which is Laser Me Out. So again, straight away when you hear that name, you know it's something to do with laser. And then the colors as well, it's very bright coloring. So making sure that it stands out. And so it was a good combination because Shireen, my sister, comes from that industry, but then she also needs someone to help with the growth and the marketing. And so that's where I came into it, where I had some experience making some content for myself, just from like a general kind of social media perspective as a content creator. And I used that knowledge to put that into Laser Me Out. And so when we were in this clinic, we had the machine, but now we needed the clients. So what did we do? We had one room, one therapist, no footfall, no reputation and no audience. So we had to find a way to really get clients to the door. Every booking had to be generated from scratch and the diary started at 0. Before we got clients, we had to build that brand. So as I said, marketing is super important because we didn't have the biggest clinic, we didn't have the biggest budget either, but we looked like we belonged. So when people see us in the early days, they thought we were quite established because the branding was quite on par, like it looked really nice, but we didn't have the results to kind of back us up. So what we needed to do initially is make sure that we get clients through the door and make sure that the treatment is done well. So the results speak, and eventually when people see the results, like before and after, for example, they will then trust that client. As an example, the market is always going to be competitive. There's always going to be clinics opening up near you. We've had clinics, like 2-3 clinics open up near us, and we're actually happy with that because we want that competitiveness because nobody knows it exists. The machine isn't the business, the attention is. So it was quite a quick presentation. I know I kind of went quite quickly about how our growth was, but at the moment currently we've got our main clinic in London, and we also just opened up Birmingham, and the goal now is to expand even more in London as well. So yeah, thank you for listening. Weekend we had to reschedule. Can you provide it? He did a reactive maintenance book for tomorrow, so Mario's obviously trying as hard as he's booked for tomorrow, but obviously we had to cancel today. This is just a restart of the video, just to show them today that it's still the same. So that's kind of current status at the moment.
We need to.
Yeah.
Not something I want to do.
No, obviously not. Yeah. If it
happens, I can't deny it.
No, of course. Yeah, 100%.
So we have to have that conversation.
And we're just like we clear communication on the WhatsApp and email. That's it. You know, we don't want to. We just want to tell you how it is. If there's a problem, we'll just
and all of
send
our
it
ones
to
do
you.
report everything.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
a good thing as well. We've got the CRM.
Yep.
Everything's recorded, locked, loaded, notes.
That's perfect.
Signed, everything.
Yeah, it's going to happen here and there. Something you can't predict it. Yeah, so it's just something we have to do. Yeah. Yes, we are done. All finished for the talk, and now we're going to enjoy Bristol.
We've got like 1 hour.
I know, we literally have, it's what, 3:20 right now. Our train's at 4:30.
How did you find it?
It was good, but it was more of a tight-knit kind of group. There was a few clinic owners that weren't here today. I think it was quite nice. It was definitely shorter than the one in London because there was more people in London, but it was quite nice to see what clinic owners needed from me, I guess, in terms of questions and their insights, because there was people from different areas like Bristol, Leicester, a nice little mix of a crowd. But it's always good, I guess, to just speak to different clinic owners who are running a business and see what their pain points are, because basically I could actually benefit from what they're saying as well. So it's always about giving information and value, but then also learning what other people are doing, because this space is moving. Every 6 months there's a new thing, there's a different marketing hack, there's a different way of maybe providing value to clients. And so if I can get something from them, they can get something from me. We're both winning, and competition is healthy. Always remember, competition is healthy. Don't be scared if someone is doing a similar thing to you. You just got to do it better and make sure you find ways that work for you. Adam, so we saw Adam today. So Adam's head director of Alma Lasers in London.
What's your relationship to him?
So we've known him for a long time in the industry, actually, especially Shireen. She's been in the industry for 10 plus years. He was a distributor of Alma, meaning that he used to distribute those machines. So he used to sell those machines on behalf of Alma in a different company that he used to own. But now he's actually part of Alma themselves, and so they are doing it more direct now. So they sell to businesses directly, and he manages the operations. He's obviously focused on how much, for example, the machine costs, service contracts. These machines, end of the day, they run on this technology, and so they can break down. Like, for example, today I had a call from the clinic manager. Machine broke down. So you're going to have these things in any business. There's always going to be an issue, whether it's like, for example, making t-shirts. You might have an issue with the distribution or the manufacturer. That's why when people say, you're lucky, you've got financial freedom, you got free time. Listen, I'm working 7 days a week, 24 hours. Even if, for example, Taz can relate, you're working 24/7, you can't switch off. But that's the price you pay for the freedom. And I love it, because I can do what I want, but I know the business relies on me. And if in the sense that to make it work, I need to make sure I put my work in. And then eventually you get to a stage where you don't actually have to be in the business. Like, for example, I'm not in the business right now. I'm able to do this talk and it's running, but there are going to be issues at times. And that's part of work and part of the fun, I guess. Gonna get some toasties. Time to eat now, Taz. Taz has earned his reward of the day. That's my reward of the day. So yeah, well deserved.
What'd you order?
This is a lamb beiti. You should know it more than me. You're Turkish. Yeah, our train's at 4:30, so we got literally about half an hour quick. So we're gonna be eating, and then we'll see if we make the train.
How's the food?
It's good food. Feel sleepy now. Want to have a nap. Go to the train station. Uber to the train station. Do some editing of this, so people can get the video out straight away. Watch it, enjoy it while you're eating your Nando's or you're eating your food at home. Go back.
Maybe clinic. Back to clinic.
Back to clinic. Yeah, do a little bit of work maybe. Just catch up on a few bits. What about you?
Me?
Busy day.
Yeah, very busy, man.
Hello, mate. You right?
Yeah. Show you on?
Yes. We are here. We're at the train station now. Tired. It's one of those days, man. Yeah, I know. It would have been good. Could have seen the bridge. I wanted to show you the bridge. People are looking at us thinking, what we're recording. Cooking up a movie out here. Honestly, it's just the feeling of like being able to provide value, information from something that you've done yourself. Going to the platform. Which way is it? How do you get to the platform 30? Oh, this way.
So you mentioned Shireen a
Yeah.
couple times. So you want to kind of give a background of Shireen, of what she's done in the years before having Lazy Me out as well, and the second question is, how is it working with a family member in a big company like this?
Of course, yeah. That's a good question. So a lot of people probably remember what I said in the previous video about Shireen and how she's been in the industry for the last 10 years. She's obviously done loads of other stuff as well, but started off with founding another clinic based in Northwest London, and then kind of wanting to start something that is really just razor focused on one thing, and that is laser hair removal. It depends on how you are with the person you're working with. It could be that you're working with a family member, it could be you're working with a friend, or it could be you're working with someone who's just a business partner, right? And I think it's very important that you have the trust. That's number one. Number two is different working styles. Like, I've tried working with my brother. It doesn't work as well as working with my sister, for example, but because we have, I guess, two opposites. I think potentially it's about personalities, but if you don't try, you never know as well. So that's important. I think do try. And if you feel like it's not working, the relationship's not working in that business setting, then it's better to call it quits than to prolong it. And then you get to a situation where you're like, you know what, money involved, there's other things involved. It can get quite tricky. So really you need to actually know, can you trust this person in a business setting? It might be that you're great at being friends together, but now when business comes into the equation and money's in the equation, there's a lot of different things that you got to think about. And I think it's very, very difficult if you get into it and then you're like, you know what, I don't think it's going to work, and then you're like stuck into it. So yeah, be careful with that. It's tough because obviously sometimes if we have an argument, then it's sometimes you can get personal as well. It's obviously we're family, right? So, but it's important to be clear-headed and be factually right. If it's about business, discuss business, and don't need to use other points about, you know, anything else really, to be honest. So don't need to use any other points. Don't be personal. If it's a business point and she's critiquing me, I gotta take that criticism. Sometimes it's hard to take criticism from your own family, but be sure to do it because they have love for you, you know, and most of the time they mean good for you. And I've learned that it's like important to be quiet, let your ego at one side and pride at one side as well, and just listen to what they're saying, because most likely they're doing it for your own good. And a lot of people struggle with that, especially this generation now. They struggle with taking advice and feedback from the elders or even youngers. You know, even if, let's say for example, I know for example yourself, you have a brother who's older, you might give him advice and he might not take it well. And that's because sometimes it's like kind of like an insecurity when someone's younger telling you, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And even though they might be right, you don't take it because you feel like, oh, they're younger, you know, I should be better. But that's not the case. I take advice from you, you might know something more than me, and I'll take it. You're very welcome.
Very good advice.
Cheers, mate.
Where are you off to now?
So we're heading back to London Paddington. It is 5:40 now. So yeah, pretty decent day. Started off around 9. Back home now, we'll see how the rest of the evening goes.
And we are back.
We are back.
How's the trip?
It's good. Tiring though. Very tiring. You ready for a new trip now?
Huh?
You ready for the next one?
What is it?
Next one we're going to Bradford. All good, all good.
Yeah.
Trip done. We just got back from Bristol. Chill out for a bit. We're gonna go back to the clinic. I'm gonna show you Attis. You ready for that? It's actually quite nice, yeah. Get some protein in there. Get you ready for a gym later. Whew, what a day. So pretty much done for the day now. We're just gonna finish off having a milkshake, so I think we both deserve it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to make more content like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a talk in a while, but we'll be doing more in clinic, behind the scenes, showing you the meetings I go into, talking about different elements of marketing, sales, and thinking about what we're doing in the future in the pipeline, what's on my mind. You know, we want to get into maybe potentially products, so it might take you on that journey. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.